Pizza chain Papa John's is hoping to turn the page following the drama that's consumed two of the company's former CEOs, founder John Schnatter and his successor, Steve Ritchie. An outsider might be just the cure. Rob Lynch, former president of Arby's, was appointed CEO of the company in late August. Investors hoping that Lynch will help turn things around. The stock up nearly 20% since that news. Joining us now live from the floor of the NASDAQ, Papa John's CEO Rob Lynch. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Jill. Thank you for having me.
So Papa John's stock spiked on the news of your appointment. The street clearly thinks an outsider will do a better job helming the company. What will you do differently from Schnatter and Ritchie?
You know, at Papa John's, it's all about the food. We have the best pizza in the industry. We invest a lot in our costs to bring the best ingredients for our pizzas. So we got to make sure that we continue doing that every day. But our industry is changing really rapidly, and technology is disrupting, not just pizza, but the entire restaurant industry. And we need to make sure that we're on the forefront of that. We need to make sure that we are making the right bets and the right investments to prepare us to succeed long term. So we're focused on that, both through our organic channels as well as through some of our partners.
A little bit more about technology. McDonald's just making a big investment in artificial intelligence. Do you see something similar in your future?
Yeah, our business model can really benefit from a lot of those types of investments. Order taking is what we do every day, and the more we can the better we can get at taking those orders more accurately, more efficiently, the better we'll be able to service our customers. So we're working on all those types of opportunities as well.
Papa John's advertising deal when it left the NFL. What will you guys do to replace that deal?
Once again, we're going to focus on our food. I've actually been working with our new agency and our team to build a advertising campaign that makes our food the hero. We don't believe that all pizza is created equal. We invest a lot in our ingredients. Our dough's fresh, never frozen. Our meats have no fillers. We chop our vegetables every day. So we are different. And so we want to make sure that our advertising brings that to life and shows just how great our food is.
Well, you were famously behind the Arby's We've Got Meats campaign. Is something like that in the works here? We've got the cheese.
Well, we have the meats at Papa John's too. It's just on pizza, and it's really good meat. Like I said, we don't put any fillers in our meat. So yeah, Arby's was a great experience. Arby's 6 years ago was in a similar spot where it needed some help, and it needed to really get that brand jump started. And I think we have the same opportunity in front of us at Papa John's, and we've got a great team in place, and we've got great partners to help us do that. So hopefully our campaign at Papa John's will be as memorable as the We Have the Meats campaign at Arby's.
Plant-based meats have gone mainstream, reaching Yum! Brands, KFC, Burger King, even McDonald's getting in on the trend. Your former home Arby's not jumping on the meatless trend. Does Papa John's have any plans to sell meatless meat pizzas?
Papa John's, we work really hard to keep our ingredients really simple. I mean, we have 6 simple ingredients in our dough. Like I said, no fillers in our meats. So I don't see us moving forward with the meatless alternatives just because there's a lot of ingredients in those products, and we try to keep it simple at Papa John's. Now, that being said, we're all about servicing our customers, making sure that we're giving them what they want. But we have great alternatives today for vegetarians and vegan, even vegan customers. We're the only brand that has vegan dough. So if you want vegan pizza, all you have to do is take the cheese off. So we feel like we have a lot of options, but if our customers are demanding that we do other things, we're always open to exploring those opportunities.
Let's talk about the outlook for the broader restaurant industry. We've seen a lot of consolidation. Your former employer just bought Jimmy John's, JAB buying up franchises. Do you see that continuing? Any potential deals on your radar? John Schnatter had confirmed he had talks with Wendy's.
Yeah, frankly, I believe in the industry there is an opportunity for consolidation, especially for the brands that haven't made the important investments in the technology that's going to lead this industry into the future. You know, I was actually surprised when I got to Papa John's for the size of the company, how well situated the company was from a technology standpoint. You know, our mobile application is our fastest growing our way to order. I mean, it grew over 60% last year in terms of the number of orders that we've been able to take through that platform. So I do think that there's opportunities similar to what Inspired Brands has done, but I think that the brands that have made the right investments and for the long term and for the future are going to be well positioned.
Minimum wage is such a big topic in your industry. Where do you stand, and what do you think of the push to unionize in New York?
You know, I think that at Papa John's, our employees are our #1 asset, and we do everything we can to make sure that we're taking great care of them and that they want to be a part of our company. You know, staffing of drivers in the industry is something that is really important and is challenged right now. So we have to be an employer of choice and make sure that we're doing the best to service all of our employees across the company.
What do you want to see as your legacy by the time you finish as CEO of Papa John's?
Well, I want us to be the best pizza company in the world. You know, I think we have the best product. I think we have the best food. And in the end, it really does come down to the food when you're in the restaurant business. And so I think we need to leverage that, coupled with building a culture that, you know, is a purpose-driven culture. We're really focused. Our purpose at Papa John's is bringing people together over pizza. And I think that will allow us to create a company that brings, you know, a lot of energy and will help us to be the best pizza company in the world.
And finally, Shaq has signed on at Papa John's. Have you seen any impact yet?
Absolutely. You know, we turned on our Shaq ads about 3 weeks ago, and we've seen movement in all of our consumer sentiment metrics. But it's bigger than just that. I mean, Shaq is a board member. Shaq is a franchisee. Shaq's amazing. I'm lucky enough to be able to work with him and converse with him on a regular basis, and he couldn't be more excited about being a part of Papa John's. And his thinking goes beyond just the advertisements. He's actually weighing in on some of the decisions we're making as a company as part of the board at Papa John's.
All right, Rob Lynch, Papa John's CEO. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you, Jill.